This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. And everything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so more people get access to the data. Because the more people we have on the team, the stronger we become. Okay? Everybody needs to know about all the fraud and manipulation that's in the market. And the evidence of fraud and manipulation is so overwhelming that, in my mind, the SEC is complicit. Because if we are novice investors and we can see everything that's going on, these institutions that have years and years of experience in the market have to see what's going on. I mean, the only people that don't see what's going on is the people who don't want to see what's going on. Anyway, the purpose of this video is I had mentioned it in a few other videos about institutions lending shares because they have billions more in short positions, and I don't think I explained it properly, and some people maybe were a little confused. But I just want you to just keep an open mind and let me go through my analysis, and then you can make your own determination. But here's why, in my mind, that it is impossible for institutions or bad actors who are long on AMC or GME or long on any stock to lend them out unless they have multiple times more in short positions in derivatives, because it doesn't make any logical sense to lend your short positions. And we all know that hedge funds are in the business of making money by any means possible. They are not going to put themselves in a position to voluntarily lose money. And anybody who lends out their shares is voluntarily losing money. And I'm going to break it down. Just keep an open mind until I finish. And then you can please leave your comments below and tell me what you think, if this makes sense to you. Okay, let's say a hedge fund or institution bought $1 million worth of Joe Blow stock. The stock is irrelevant, but they got $1 million worth of this stock. Now they want to lend it out, and let's say the cost to borrow is 12%. So on $1 million worth of stock at a cost to borrow of 12%, they're going to make about $10,000 a month by lending out these shares. But the person they loaned the shares to is intent on destroying the value of these shares. So the 12% that they're going to gain annually, they can lose that in one day. They can use 20% in 1 week. In a span of just 30 days, the person they loaned the stock to could do things to push the stock down 50%, 60%. And the person they loaned the shares to, that is their intent. That is their job. That is the purpose of them borrowing the shares, to push the price down so they can sell it back at a lower price. So if the hedge funds are in business of making money, would they lend their shares out to make $10,000 a month when they could lose $20,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in one day, in 1 week, in 1 month? They wouldn't do that. So the only way that these hedge funds are loaning out their shares is because if they got $1 million in shares or a long position, they got about 20 million or maybe 200 million in puts in derivatives. So every time they push this stock down, the person they lend it to, they're making money on the back end. That's the only thing that makes sense. It doesn't make any other sense for a person to lend their shares out, make $10,000 a month when they could lose $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in the span of a day, of a week, of a month. It makes no logical sense. And since it doesn't make any logical sense to me, and I'm a novice, to a well-seasoned hedge fund with years and years of experience, they are not going to put themselves in that type of position. They're not going to lend their shares to somebody who's intent on destroying the value of their product unless they get a substantial benefit from destroying the value of that product. So whenever, and this is just my opinion, whenever you see institutions lending their shares to an entity whose goal is to destroy the value of these shares, best believe that these same institutions who loan the shares have derivatives that are 10, 20, 100 times the value of the shares that they lent out. Anyway, hit the like button, the subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, and tell me what you think about my analysis on why these guys lend their shares out. Anyway, I appreciate y'all on this journey with me. Have a great day. God bless.